What's up? What's happening, Facebook? We are live and it is Tuesday, man, and we are going to get it popping. Anxiety out of the way, man. We're going to get right into it. When you come into the room, make sure you let me know where you're watching from. I'm coming to you directly from Dallas, and to my replay viewers, I appreciate you guys for coming on and going through this whole little moment of the live people jumping on, and when they jump on, I know you were here from the beginning. So I want to thank you guys so much, and I would like it if you guys would share this to anybody that you think that would this would benefit. Those that you know with anxiety, that this would benefit. Like I said, let me know where you're watching from. Thank you for checking in, Christine. Thank you for checking in, Lacey. We're going to get into this one. I actually was not even going to go live today, but I felt the need to. What's happening, Shay? I felt the need to go live after doing a little bit of shopping, and I saw something that triggered me to jump on this live tonight. So make sure you share this with friends, share this with loved ones, share this with teams, anybody that you think this might help, someone that you know that might be suffering from anxiety, or someone who might be a spouse of someone who is suffering from anxiety, because that's where I'm hitting home. What's happening, Shay? What's happening, Camille? So many panic attacks, man. I'm going to get into it. Let me kind of give you the backstory on why I'm coming to you today. I was at the store grocery shopping, and I saw this woman kind of freeze up and break down, and she was crying at the car. And I walked over, and I asked, she was with a man, and I asked him, if everything was all right, if there was anything I could do. And he let me know that she was just having a panic attack, but the way he said it, like he was embarrassed, or like it was affecting him, or like it was tearing his image up, tearing him to pieces. And I feel bad because I should have went at him and told him, man, it's not her fault that she's going through what she's going through. Some things that she needs, she needs someone to actually show her a little attention and help her to realize and understand what it is that she's going through. So I figured I'd jump on live tonight and kind of touch on a few things around the area of anxiety and panic attacks. What's happening, Ashley? Appreciate you for checking in. What's going on? So is it Soya? Am I saying it right? I'm sorry if I messed your name up. I'm just trying to get to it, man. And let's go ahead without further ado. No procrastination, no waiting. Treat my replay like my live, man. Learn to stay in the present moment. For those of you who deal with anxiety, learn to stay in the present moment. No dwelling on the past, basically. Anxiety is the want to escape the present moment, always wanting to escape the present moment. To regain yourself, you must practice returning to the present moment as much as possible. Now, I know this is going to be a task for most, but you must practice returning to the present moment. And that means now. That means escaping the past. Quit thinking about the past all the time. Quit worrying about the future so much, and learn to live right now. So the first tip I want to give you is to learn to stay in the present moment. No dwelling in the past. Get away from that. Stop believing that everything is all on you. Everything's on your shoulders. So many who suffer from anxiety, they feel like they have to please everyone. Like they can't say no. They have to take on every task that's thrown at them. We need someone to volunteer to chaperone for the field trip. I got it. We need someone to bake the cakes. I can do that too. We need someone to make dresses. I can do that too. Don't be that person taking on so many responsibilities that you do not have time for yourself. You have to say no to some things. You're causing more anxiety by piling these things on. You have to ask yourself, is this serving me, or am I trying to please others? So that's the second step. Second tip I want to give you. And tip 3 I also want to give you is you have to stop thinking that you have priorities. Stop thinking that you have to have so many priorities. Start focusing on one priority instead of priorities. This is huge. If you start focusing on one priority, then you'll start to understand how to manage and navigate through those that you want to take on. What's going on, Kanisha? How you doing, fam? Those that you want to take on and those that you want to push to the side that actually do not serve you. So stop thinking that you have to take on priorities and start focusing on one priority. Start learning how to take the pressure off of your thoughts, meaning start paying attention to whether it's for you. Does it serve you, or is it for someone else? Is it serving someone else, or is it actually for you? What's happening, Goldie? What's happening, bro? Learn that. You have to learn that. Figure that out. Are these things for me, or do they serve someone else? Take that pressure off of your thoughts, because a lot of the thoughts that we have cooking up top are a lot of pressure that's coming from the outside, and it doesn't start from the inside. We have to start inside on what we truly want. And another thing, this is huge. People who deal with anxiety and panic attacks have to watch their food intake. We tend to go to those comfort foods that damage your gut health, that damage your health. The thing about those comfort foods is they're sugars and processed foods. And those sugars and processed foods lead to leptin resistance. Leptin is a hormone that actually tells your brain when you're full or when you're hungry, or if you want more, to burn sugar or to burn fat. So When the brain's not able to read those levels, then it doesn't know to do that. So that's why you have people who have a problem with actually losing weight. Crazy, but it happens. Go into those comfort foods, those things, those processed foods and those refined sugars that are compromising our gut health. Start paying attention to what your body is doing when you're in this state of anxiety or panic. Look at what your body is doing. If you're walking around with shoulders slouched and your body all slumped and you have no energy and you look like you're waiting for someone to pick on you. If you're walking around like that, let me explain to you what happens. Cortisol fires off within the body. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So this stress hormone is firing off within your body, right? And when it overflows your bloodstream, when it actually overtakes your bloodstream, it becomes toxic in your body. So what happens with fat cells pretty much get rid of all of the so to speak garbage, right? So signaling that these toxins are in our bloodstream, our fat cells will try to remove these toxins from our body. Well, these fat cells tend to settle around the midsection. And guess what, ladies? Guess what that's creating? Your belly fat. That's what's being created, is that belly fat, that stress, that extra weight that you put on from your anxiety and panic and stressing. It's all coming from that. So we need to start learning how to pay attention to what triggers us. What's triggering you? What's making you respond in certain ways? What's making you clam up? What's making your body feel the way it feels? That cortisol is just firing off. Well, once you learn what triggers you, then you can start to look at things from a different perspective. Start looking at things in a different perspective. Start creating new ways of thinking in different perspectives. Take the pressure away. Like I said earlier, take the pressure away. Ask yourself, does this serve me or is this serving someone else? Is this for someone else's benefit or will this help me out in my long run? Is this helping me move towards my heart's desires or is this helping to raise someone else while it stomps me down even lower? Ask yourself these questions. Stop believing that it's all on you. These are big things that you must do, and you know it. If you're one of those anxiety and you have panic attacks, all these things go on, you know these things to be true. Stop believing that everything is on you. Stop taking all of these duties and tasks because you're afraid to say no, or you're afraid to be looked at as the person that can't get it done. Don't do it. Learn to say no. Learn to do things that serve you. Stay in the present moment is the man. Staying in the present moment is key. If you have to take some time to yourself and listen to your breathing. Listen to your breathing. A lot of us don't even realize that we're breathing constantly throughout the day. Once I started listening to my breathing, I was like, damn, I breathe pretty loud. Like, it was me taking it in, listening to the breathing, listening to rainfall, listening to all of these things that are natural, that are happening within the now. Thank you for sharing, Ashley, man. I really do appreciate it. Goldie, I saw that, bro. I appreciate you for sharing. You guys are awesome. This is for those people out there who really need that swift kick in the ass behind that anxiety and panic attacks, man. Remember, whole food nutrition is always the way. Stay happy, healthy, and humble. It's only Tuesday. We are pushing our way to that weekend and back around to my favorite day of the week, Monday. You guys stay happy, healthy, and humble. Peace.